Okay, this is the Mill Hill School Building Committee meeting, scheduled meeting on Tuesday, August 10th, 2021 at 6 p.m. To start the meeting, we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Number, approval of meeting minutes.
The July 13th meeting minutes was in your packet. It's the only outstanding meeting minutes out there.
It has not been posted, correct?
No, it has been posted to the website.
So it's been approved. We can move.
No, it's not been approved.
Oh, it has not been approved. Okay.
You need to approve it.
So if I can have a motion to discuss and approval of the meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion, Melanie.
Seconded, Heather.
Okay. Questions? Are we ready to approve? Any adjustments needed? All right. The meeting minutes have been approved. Number 3, the agenda, project update. Rob.
Yep. Thanks, Jason. So we still have a lot of activity on site. Right now, outside, we're basically ready to start the binder pavement course down at the lower lot towards the baseball field. So we're targeting paving that tomorrow, and then what you'll see is kind of the paving crew moving up to the front lot where the bus turnaround is. We'll prep that, put the binder course on that upper lot by the end of the week, and then beginning early next week, we'll actually put the top coat, so the second layer of asphalt on. There's a couple little steps in between because we want to put the curbing in between the binder and the top course. So that's why we leave a little break between those two. So outside of that, we're wrapping up the sidewalks and kind of just getting ready to install the pavers in the turnarounds. So next week, as we're doing the final course of pavement, we'll have the site work contractor on site installing those pavers. Moving inside, so down at D, C, and F, the 3 phases down towards the music and kindergarten addition, we're getting ready to start cleaning those. So this week we're kind of in our final finishing touches. We're finishing the millwork installation, like buttoning up the sinks, putting the final touches on the countertops, installing the ceiling pads, and then next week we're looking to final clean and wax those 3 areas, and then kind of move on down the hall. So cafeteria and the kitchen, we installed the hood and are installing the ceilings in the kitchen, so that'll let us finish up with equipment showing up next week. So we were looking to kind of get a health inspection early the week of the 23rd, right around the 23rd or the 24th, the beginning of that week. And next week we'll be finishing the cafeteria floor. We're actually in the process of starting to paint the ceilings and the walls. So you can kind of see we're starting from the kindergarten music wing and just kind of working on down the hall. The phase I classrooms, which are between the library and the cafeteria, obviously turn over in the fall. So we have work going on in those areas, and we're getting ready for the ceilings to be installed and finishing up framing walls, but that area obviously lags into the fall. And then from there, moving down to the library and the gym area. So library, we're getting ready for ceilings as well towards the end of this week. So we're looking to start painting that area, put the ceilings in, and then we'll be installing flooring and finishes next week. The gym is lagging a little bit, but we're looking to wrap up the gym in the beginning of September by Labor Day weekend. So what we did that is because of the way the roof progressed and where we're moving and adding the painting of the walls to match Holland Hill, if that gets approved today, we kind of left that area as a little kind of a semi-lay-down area and wrapping up that area later, that first week of September, just because it gives us a little way to kind of flow out of the building, and it lets us focus on making sure the cafeteria is refinished and then wrapping up in that gym area. And I think that's really kind of the gist of it. So like I said, if you stop by, we're very busy, but we are on track to open the school for the kids and have the school occupied on time for the end of the summer.
Any questions for Rob?
I have a very random question to throw back to the rock wall. Remember we were talking about when we cleared those trees, whatever ended up, what's the update there for that section of the landscaping?
Yep, so they finished the grading, so they were able to go in and kind of clean up that area, finish the clearing and grubbing, and get that area kind of prepared where we could see that at the end of the summer as we get into the landscape seeding. We did leave a section of the existing wall by the tree as was recommended, so there is like an 8-foot section of wall that still can be seen if you drive by. It's about halfway down the entrance, I guess down the student drop-off area.
Fantastic, thanks.
Hello, everyone. This is Jeremy Budzian. Sorry I joined late.
No worries. And is Nancy on, I believe?
Yep, I'm on.
All right. Any other questions for Rob on the project update? None? All right. Number 4 on the agenda, approval of invoices. Mark?
Okay, there are 5 invoices. Gilbane for invoice 19 for $1,899,223.02. This is a percentage complete. I'm trying to get to there. Is a percentage complete of, where is it? About 75%. This will represent 78 for the trades. So expect another big billing for the August month, and then I'll start to taper off in September and October. Then we have Colliers project leaders. And sorry, I'm having trouble with my computer right now, but Colliers project leaders for $14,804.75. TestCon for materials testing of $2,690, and then the 2 WB Myers, the $1,050 is for the warehouse storage that they're storing the materials in the Stratford in their Stratford warehouse, and then another WB Meyer for $550 for the storage trailers up at Giant Steps. So the total would be for this invoice packet is $1,918,317.77.
Now, what I'd like to have is a motion to discuss and approve the invoices. Do I have a motion?
Yep. Motion, Heather.
Seconded, Norm.
Do I have it? All right. I guess we'll start with questions on the first set of invoices. Any questions for Mark?
Mark, this is Jeremy. It looks, there's nothing in here that was unanticipated or over budget.
Nope.
Or it looks
Nope, everything's within
what we expected.
Everything's within budget. Yep.
Okay.
Any other questions on the first or second, third, or fourth invoices? Well, I guess we should go any questions on the first invoice. If there's none, any questions on the second invoice? Any questions on the third invoice? Any questions on the fourth one? And like you stated, Mark, we're on budget and
Yes.
no surprises.
No surprises.
Okay. Do I have so now at this time, let's vote on the entire invoice package. All in favor of approval of all the invoices, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, the invoices have been approved. Item number 5, approval of the ATPs. Mark?
Yep, there are 2 of them. ATP 153. This comes in from basically from the school. This is to paint the gym walls. Due to it's a flat gray, cinder block, and they asked if we could paint the walls. I'm not sure what color, but the dollar value on that is $24,326. It'll dress the gym up, and with the ceiling painted also, it'll be a clean finished space. The other one is ATP 154 with the paving around the bus circle, and then the paving for the stormwater retention system that's going in, and then the paving at the front entrance. There's a single section of existing pavement still left untouched, and ATP 154 is to remove fine grade and repave that area, and that's in the amount of $43,641.
Okay, at this time, I'm going to ask for a motion to discuss and approve both ATPs.
Yep, motion.
Do I have
Heather.
a motion?
Second, Norm.
All right. Discussion on the first ATPs. Any questions on the first one?
Mark, this is Jeremy again. Just this funding would come out of the contingency? Is that where?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would come out of contingency, and it's encumbered. It's already encumbered in the contingency.
Okay. So that would what would that leave for a remaining unencumbered contingency?
I can send that to you later.
Okay.
We try not to discuss remaining contingency in a public forum.
Fair enough. Okay.
Any other questions on the first ATP? Okay. Any questions on the second ATP Mark brought up? Any questions for Mark?
This is Norm. I have a question on 154. Why is that a change order? Why wasn't that contemplated as part of the original?
It was contemplated as part of the original, but it was taken out during the estimate reconciliation as a cost-saving measure.
Okay.
As it turns out, if this ATP is approved, we will be doing the whole front section of it. If we don't do it, we'll leave this one little section out.
And it'll look terrible. Right. Okay.
It'll look terrible.
Right. And it'll have to be redone at some point.
Correct.
Soon. Okay.
Any other questions? All right. I am now going to ask for a vote of approval of both ATPs. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed or abstentions? Okay, the ATPs have been approved. Item number 6, approval OCO 15. Mark?
This is for 19 ATPs, all previously approved. A couple of them, one of them has gone to the committee. A couple of them were scheduled, or a lot of them were scheduled sensitive items. But the bulk of this is the boiler replacement for $88,780, and then we do have We are starting to see the credits coming back from the owner allowances. We have essentially a $11,000 credit for the fluorescent light duct sanitation that was left over. We have a credit of $30,479 for the theatrical lighting that was not put in. And then we have the unused portion of the UI electrical fees, and that's $43,000. So with the adds and the minuses, the total for the owner change order is $91,509, and this has all been encumbered on the contingency log, and we are still within budget.
I'm going to ask for a motion for discussion and approval. Do I have a motion?
This is Jeremy. I'll make a motion.
I'll second
Norm.
Second. Okay. Any questions for Mark on OCO 15?
Sorry, Jason, before you go to questions, I have that Jeremy made the motion to discuss and approve, but the second was a little bit muddy. What should we
Norm.
go for the second? Norm, thank you.
It was Norm. Yep.
Jeremy and Norm,
Any
got it. Go
questions?
ahead.
Any questions for OCO 15? Basically, it's the boiler works. All right. I'm going to ask for a vote. Approval of OCO 15, say aye.
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 Opposed, abstentions? Okay, approval of OCO 15. Item number 7, the adjournment. Just a quick note. I know we have back to school and people on vacation. There's a very good possibility we will cancel the August 24th meeting. I will let you know. Chances are that will happen. Again, I don't want anyone calling in on their vacation, etc. Also, the next meeting, if that's the case, the next meeting will be September 14th. And please, let's plan on meeting in person, believe it or not, in the school. So in Mill Hill will be our call, and then we can go over a few things. Norm brought up a good point. I'm going to work out a time, perhaps in the morning, where we all can get together and just have an executive sessions about the windows. And then if I can get enough people to do that, we'll do that, and then that will come up for a vote at the next meeting, just so we all have the correct information. All right. Are there any general questions from any building committee member? All right. I am now going to ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All right.
Second.
Harry Ackley will second it, and we are adjourned. I appreciate everyone's help and time.
Have fun.
Thank
All right. Thanks,
Enjoy the
Jason.
rest
Thanks,
of the
everyone.
Yeah,
Bye.
good luck at your softball game. Bye.
Hey,
Hey,
bye.
bye-bye now.
Hey,
Good night,
Jason.
everybody.
Jason.